It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is February 26th, which means we are nearing the end of Follow a Sketch February. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope you are getting tons of inspiration. I actually hope you are playing along and putting all of your amazing creations in the Scrapping Reflections Facebook group under the sketch so we can see them all. So far they have been awesome. And don't ever feel like, okay, just because I didn't do that day, that there's not time. If, a year from now you want to make that sketch, then do it and put it in the album for everybody to see. I believe Sandy is going to keep them in the album for forever. So you can go back and you can actually look at previous year's sketches as well. So this layout is kind of a cheat, maybe. So I do have two photos. They are both portrait that are like in the sketch. I matted them with some black cardstock. I decided to tear the bottom instead of doing a scallop border. And instead of using the strips of paper, I decided to use this Vicki Boutin paper as kind of those strips. Now I think they were designed to be at the bottom because now that I'm looking at it, the words are kind of upside down, but I liked it at the top. So they're at the top, not in the middle like in the sketch, but the sketch is a jumping off point and you want to use your things. So that's what's happening. So I did simple mats on my photos, which are just of our feet. So Hawaii is known for black and white beaches. I'm not really sure that this is a black and white sand beach, but it kind of looks like it. So we're going to go with it because that's what I got going on. And then I'm just going to make 3 embellishments clusters in and around the photos, and that's really going to do it for this layout. Like I said, it comes together super quick. So I decided to kind of stick with that pink and orangey theme, and so I went through my stash that's in this How to Kill a Kit with Style and kind of pulled out, those pink and orange florals from the collection. I did decide that green would be okay because they're in a lot of the florals. And I used a couple of the hearts that were from my layout that I did on the 16th with the cut of the month cut file from Cut to You. This was the insides. I did say that those hearts were going to show up again. So I get 3 of them on this layout. I also add a sun and a couple of tabs. And then at this point, I am thinking that this cut apart piece that says The Good Life is going to be my title. I also have that Love It down at the bottom, but I decided it had too many colors in it. It was just too much. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to go with The Good Life because, your feet in the sand, that's always good life. There's just something about when you're putting your toes in the sand that is so enjoyable, at least for me. I don't necessarily like sand anywhere else, but I definitely like it between my toes. So if we go to any beach, I am going to take my shoes off, even if it is freezing cold, and put my toes in the sand because I just love to do that. I am going to add a couple of word stickers. I like this one that says Dreaming of My Next Adventure, and it's in black. And that just kind of brings in a little more of the black that you have in the matting and the polka dots. And hopefully my dog doesn't notice there's somebody driving by. Hopefully she's not going to bark. And then I have a couple of these gold dots that I am going to scatter around, and I'm just going to kind of use them, I guess, as sequins or enamel dots. I'm also, okay, I think I caught her. I think I turned it off before she barked. Sorry about that if you got to hear any of that. She lets us know if anybody is driving by, and thank goodness we live on a cul-de-sac where, for the most part, we don't get too many people, but she definitely doesn't like the UPS guy or the mailman or Amazon or any of that. So we always know when somebody's here. So I am going to add maybe just one of these, no, two of these, three of these clear stickers from Hip Kit Club, which is super good because they are over halfway used up now. So that is exciting. Clear stickers are sometimes hard to use, but I have been able to use quite a few of them. So I knew I had this word that said beach life and this word that said sand, and I really wanted to use it. And at this point, I did not notice that it was silver in that sand word, and that's fine. I don't feel like it's enough that it is like blaring that this is silver, and I don't feel like there's a ton of gold anywhere that's like, boom, this is gold in your face. The gold is kind of yellowy, so it doesn't bother me too much, but I did just happen to notice it when I was doing this voiceover. And what was it? Yesterday, the day before, that I was like, I don't like gold and silver together. And then here it is. So I do have a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. There is all the information for the playlist and everything in the description box. So remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.